Lagos,
Yeah, we'll look at this
Nigeria, 15. Panama City, Panama, 14. Washington, D.C., USA, 41. All right, I'm really glad we're on the same page here. I'm really glad everyone got together to recognize.
Yeah, look, it's not just Washington, D.C., okay? America has a pretty high, homicide rate relative to these countries, which are third world countries, okay? Look, the reason that the murder rate is so high in America is, like I always say, it is material conditions. People be murdering each other when they are living in poverty, in abject poverty. That's what happens. Okay? Now, yes, everybody's responsible for their own actions. Like, being poor isn't an excuse for committing crimes. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Of course, like, murder is wrong, no matter if you're poor or rich. But it is the material conditions that like make these things happen. Like, the thing is like, I was reading a comment the other day that was like, oh well, I'm poor now and I'm not going out and committing crimes, and that's why they're bad and I'm not, or whatever. I'm like different or whatever. And it's like, you only just got into poverty, okay? If you grow up, if you're shaped by it, then yeah, you, like, people, like, it is just, you are denying objective reality if you say that the conditions of people who live in poverty doesn't, like, create an environment where they commit crimes, okay, where they do commit crimes. Like, obviously people who are living in abject poverty are a lot more likely to grow up to commit crimes, or maybe even before they're an adult, maybe before they even grow up. They're like just significantly more likely to commit crimes. That is the objective reality. You cannot look at the statistics and come to any conclusion other than that and remain intellectually honest. Okay, so like, you can try to spin it so it's the individual, but it's just not. It's not. It's the fucking system. It's obviously the fucking system. What the fuck are we talking about? We're the richest fucking country on the planet, and we have people who live in food insecurity. Like they don't know where their next meal is going to come from. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Anyway,
the fact that crime is
keep going.
up tremendously in Washington, D.C. It is the
not.
capital of the world. Now, you're probably very shocked about this because, Washington, D.C. is the United States of America, and it literally has a worse...
It's down year over year. Crime is steadily decreasing in America. In the United States of America, crime is steadily decreasing. It spiked briefly under COVID, okay? The economic instability is what I think made the crime spike. Okay, COVID was an extremely volatile time. And anyway, you probably will be seeing crime go up over the next few years. Maybe even like when I say go up, I mean it may like literally positively go up, not just like decrease at a slower rate like it has been. But like, I think that we could actually see crime spike into the positive. Okay? And the reason why is because shit is about to get real, okay? Shit is about to get hard for poor people. The working poor in this nation are already suffering, but they're about to suffer even more because of the terrible, the stupid economic policies that have been put forward and have passed under this administration. Okay, but like, working people will suffer. It's so fucking funny to me when conservatives and MAGA people talk about the big beautiful bill like it is good, like it is a good thing for poor people. It is not. It is pure delusion to say that it's a good thing. It's crazy.
Then all the third world countries. But hey, that's just me thinking this is pretty suspicious. But don't worry, I'm not the only one, because Trump activated the military. Tyler Oliveira decided to go to the capital of the universe, and I'll be real, you are not ready for the deep dive ride that we are going to go on today. So it all started where
let's go.
That's actually for the next clip. Hold on, that's out of order. My bad. So actually, Trump sent federal agents into DC hoods to clean up the crime.
Shit real. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh, they really hopping out. Oh,
police
that shit
in
real.
my neighborhood.
They really coming to your churches and jumping out and bagging your ass.
No!
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Yeah. So some people, some youths, are not very happy about the fact that there are police in the neighborhood. Now, you see, I am never actually...
Remember what I said yesterday about the youths, okay? When they say the word youth, they're not really talking about youths, okay? Because what percentage of youths in Washington, D.C., children under the age of 18, what percentage of them are black? Oh yeah, it's more than 50%. What? Now what? And it's the same thing with homeless, okay? When they say homeless, who are they talking about? I wonder. I don't know. Who knows?
Because I don't stab people or kill people or steal from people in general. I just don't tend to commit crimes. So personally, I don't actually have an issue when I see police. It's not a thing. Now, it's a bit of a red flag if you're kind of scared immediately.
Like, police don't know it's not a red flag, okay? Police kill innocent people all the time. Innocent people go to jail all the time. And furthermore, people who commit crimes go to jail when really that crime should not be landing them in fucking jail, obviously. Obviously, if you go to jail for possessing marijuana, okay, I don't think you should be in prison. I don't think you should. If you get caught with possession of even harder drugs, I don't think you should I don't think you should serve fucking prison. Okay? Like, you could make the argument, like, if they have a lot of it on them, okay, they're a dealer, that, fine, okay, go to prison then. That's kind of how it works, right? But people go to jail for months, years even, for minor drug offenses. So, no, police are a thing to be afraid of. They are. Okay, they have guns, and they're, like, trained to shoot and kill you if they just, like, feel like it, or like it, or whatever. They, like, think you're dangerous somehow.
If you do nothing wrong, you don't get arrested. It's kind of interesting how that happens. Now, shots end up ringing out in Washington. There are actual fucking gang fights going on. This over 100 black teens have taken over the park, terrorizing the neighborhood. FBI and DHS responding now. And so this is literally happening today. Well, last night. Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense to you that this is Washington, D.C.? Like, bro, this is the capital, bro. It's a shithole. It is.
I like it how when a group of black people simply exist in a park, they are suddenly taking over the park. They are taking it over. Dude. They are in a public space. They are they are on public property. They're allowed to be there.
Look at this. This is what happens after Trump mobilizes the police force. He's like, hey guys, we have to take our city back from youths that are unruly.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
youths.
Out, yeah, man.
The absolute police presence that's in DC right now. This is crazy.
They arrested someone. He's in the car behind me. Very quick response here by transit, Metro, and some assets.
Take him away, officer. Do not care. I'm a very simple man, person. If you commit a crime,
so we're down here in Navy
go to
Yard,
jail.
Washington, D.C. We were photographing and filming a large group that was in this park behind me. You can see some of the leftover trash.
All the
Close to 100 people were gathered here, and we heard shots fired. I believe it was more than one.
I can't believe the fascist police officers are arresting criminals that are murdering each other. This is truly horrible.
It's hard to hear. In the moment, we followed police. They arrested a suspect at this place. And
why does nobody talk about black-on-black crime? Why?
Firearms as well. We have seen an unbelievable amount of assets being thrown at this. You have Metro, Transit, Capitol Police, and multiple federal officials. I've seen FBI, I've seen HSI, I've seen other kinds of park police in the area. They are throwing a massive amount for this specific incident here. It's very obvious that the city has taken a slightly different posture going forwards.
Yeah, and honestly, that is a colossal fucking W. That's absolutely what I wanted Trump to do. I personally am a big fan.
Yeah, no, it's not the city. It's not the city, man. That's... I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is a little bit. But Trump nationalized. He sent in the National fucking Guard. He sicked the National Guard on this city. That's what is happening. That's what he's doing. It's not the local ordinance. It's not the municipality. It's not. It is Trump taking a federal military. He's taking the military, and he is seizing control over the city.
Of getting rid of criminals.
That's what's happening.
If you are illegal in the country, you get the fuck out of the country. If you are committing violent acts in the country, you get the jail. I am super consistent about this, and honestly,
True.
this isn't fashion.
You are
It's
pretty
what everyone
consistent
should do ever.
about
now,
that.
Obviously, the libtards are freaking out about this. Trump prepared to deploy over 1,000 members of the National Guard to take back the streets of Washington, D.C. I personally think this is...
Yo, I am consistently racist.
Now, but there was a
I'm consistently evil and racist. Yeah, man.
Conference tomorrow in
I
the
know.
White House. I'm going to make our capital safer and more beautiful than it has ever been before. The homeless have to move out immediately. We will give you places...
His Trump impression is like real. Like mine's not that good either, but it's like it's irritating. I mean, everything about this guy is irritating.
But far from the
you know.
the criminals, you don't have to move out. We are going to put you in jail where you belong. It's all going to happen very fast. Just like in the border. We went from millions pouring into zero in the last few months. This will be easier. Be prepared. There will be no Mr. Nice Guy. We want our capital back. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I think
he's not like Trump does a lot of high to low. Okay. Okay. Kind of like that one Christopher Walken. He talks like Christopher Walken when you think about it. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, they're from the same place. Like they're from the same. They're both from the same like general area. I think they're both from Jersey. I don't know. But it's like we're having a news conference tomorrow in the White House. Like that. That's how you gotta do it. Okay.
Absolute glorious tweet. I really do.
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Of course, MSNBC decides that this is actually a bad thing. All right, this is actually a bad thing, says the media, and this is why the media says this is such a problem.
One of the things that we have seen over and over from the president, from his team, Stephen Miller saying it's like Baghdad in Ethiopia, they seem to hold their harshest criticism sometimes for cities that are majority black and brown. Do you?
Of course! Right, yes. You realize that it has the largest homicides in any capital of any country on the planet, Afro Man. What the fuck is wrong with you? This isn't just being like, oh my god, they're arresting black people. Well, you know what? Those black people should not have committed crimes. Fuck you. No more of this emotional blackmail bullshit. No one gives a flying fuck. I'm not gonna sit here and make believe I care. You are telling on yourself, man. Alright? Like, I didn't say that. I never made a statement quite like that. Alright? But Black Bob Ross over here is painting with broad strokes.
You see that, and what do you think that means?
What do you think that means, that black people are getting arrested?
What do you mean you're not saying that, man? Like, it's just... The funny thing is like, they're not even really hiding it that well, okay? They're saying youths, okay, vagrant, homeless, vagrant, whatever. It is obviously a substitute for black people. Obviously. And then they're like, oh, no, it actually, it isn't. It's actually not. Like, none of us are buying it, man.
Well, I think it means that those specific individual black people committed crimes and should fucking go to jail. And of course, they have this nice circle jerk on MSNBC. All right, and they're all sitting together. Oh my God, black people are getting picked up by the police. It's literally fascism. Holy racism, holy Batman, holy racism, holy. So Donald Trump made this tweet because there was actually a catalyst to all of this, and it was a man by the name of
Big Balls. Yeah.
We will always remember him. Doge staffer Ed Korestein, known as Big Balls.
He's not dead. He's still alive, man. He just got a bloody nose.
Never actually called them by their ethnicity. Did call them white-looking, even though they were.
By the way, it is so fucking funny to me. This whole thing is really funny because first of all, like I said, he got beat up by two 15-year-olds. Okay, allegedly he got beat up by two 15-year-olds, which is really fucking funny because this is a 21-year-old man, something like that. I think he's 20. And anyway, he bled like a fucking like a dog. Okay, you got beat, but like if you look at the picture, he just got punched in the nose. Okay, they broke his nose, and he just like bled everywhere. Like he bled all over himself. And anyway, I'm not saying that he deserved it. Okay, I don't like that he got beat up. I guess I mean it's kind of funny, but anyway, he just got a broken nose. Like that's it.
Truly a sad story. That's it, man. Really, really sad. After this happened, President Donald Trump and Elon Musk joined forces once again, and Trump tweeted the following.
Like I mean, his lip doesn't even look busted. Like I'm pretty sure they just punched him in the nose, and that's it. It may have just been one punch.
Crime in Washington D.C. is out of control. Yo, local youths. I love how we did this, bro. Because the media is fucking going crazy. The media is like losing their mind, calling them youths, because they don't want to actually say that they were black people, because that might make them racist.
No, you don't want to say black people. You're the one that keeps saying it, man. The fuck are you talking about? The media? I mean, yeah, the media's doing that too, but like. You should just say it, bro. Like literally, it's so fucking funny that he's like, he is deconstructing the dog whistle here, but he's still doing the dog whistle. Like, Like he's saying like, oh, by youths we actually mean black people. Well, okay, then just say black people. Just say you want black people to go to jail. You know, don't call them youths. Don't call them homeless. Like, okay.
Right, so local youths and gang members, some only 14, 15, and 16 years old, are randomly attacking, mugging, maiming, and shooting innocent citizens. At the same time, knowing that they will almost immediately be released. This is true. They keep releasing these motherfuckers. They're not afraid of law enforcement because they know nothing ever happens to them. But it's going to happen now. The law and must be changed to prosecute these minors as adults, lock them up for a very long time, starting at age 14. The most recent victim was beaten mercilessly by local thugs. Washington, D.C. must be safe, clean, and beautiful for all Americans. And importantly, for the world to see. If D.C. doesn't get its act together and quickly, we'll have no choice but to take federal control of the city. Obviously, the libtards are losing their shit. Oh my god, fascism, he's taking federal control. We should let more people get killed. That's more important than fascism. And run the city how it should be run. And put criminals on notice that they're not going to get away with it anymore. Perhaps it should have been done a long time ago. Correct. Then this incredible...
Yeah. I'll be right back. Ugh. Sorry, Chad. I had to go get the door. Somebody was at the door. Dogs were going crazy. All right. Anyway, back to this, I guess.
Young man, big balls, and so many others would not have had to go through the horrors of violent crime. If this continues, I'm going to exert my powers and federalize this city, make America great again. And Elon Musk retweets this, saying a few days ago, a gang of a dozen young men tried to assault a woman in her car at night in D.C. A Doge team member saw what was happening, ran to defend her with severely beaten to the point of concussion, but he saved her. It's time to federalize D.C. They are reuniting. Batman and Alfred.
See, they've changed the story a few times because, or they've changed the story like twice because at first they were saying that like he witnessed a carjacking happening and he like intervened, and that's when he got like beat up. But then like they changed the story and apparently he was being carjacked with his girlfriend, and he like pushed her into the car and closed the door, and then they beat him up. So, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what... Also, who cares? Who gives a fuck?
That's right, Donald
This
Trump.
is so fucking stupid.
Elon Musk is obviously Alfred. And Robin had something to say as well.
He's obviously got a complicated relationship right now.
Oh, this
with Trump White House,
motherfucker.
so
Oh, brother. The Palantir guy.
You're not going to be on the left, right? Even if you wanted to be, and he doesn't, they're not going to have you back. That ship has sailed. And so I really think it's a mistake for him to try to break from the president. So my hope is that by the time of the midterms, he's going to come back into the fold. But
and he's trying to...
This could... JD might be... He could end up being worse than Dick Cheney, which is crazy to think about because usually the vice president, it doesn't really do anything. You know, they're just like, it's kind of a formality. In fact, literally, it literally used to just be a formality. The vice president was the runner-up to the president, and it was kind of like a participation award, I guess. But anyway, Dick Cheney kind of changed up the whole vice president game by architecting the war in Iraq. So I think JD is looking like a solid contender for Dick Cheney's spot as the most evil vice president ever, with his whole like Palantir crusade. It's pretty crazy.
To bring him back.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
The Caped Crusaders are returning to form. Now, anyway, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because, let's just say, Big Balls is becoming something of an icon. Tear down the statue of George Floyd, says this lady, and replace it with one of Big Balls instead. Big Balls matter. 60,000 likes. Big Balls walking around today after the news broke like this. Yeah, these Big Balls just walking around. His Big Balls doing his thing. Now, obviously, you have this is what Big Balls Medal of Freedom should look like. Absolutely. This is beautiful. This is glorious. This is art. I would go as far as to say. I would say that this is fitting and beautiful. And the memes didn't stop there. Big Balls, the hero. We all need it. Abso-fucking-lutely, ladies and gentlemen. As the glorious silhouette of the Big Balls take to the night sky, we know someone is watching to protect us. And honestly, these memes are funny as fuck. All right, these memes, very fucking funny. Now, the left is not taking this super well. But before that, Donald Trump said, crime in Washington, D.C., out of control, local youths. You know, that's the tweet I just read referring to this. Edward, the crime situation in Washington, just like our southern border, where 0 illegals entered in the last 3 months, will be a safe place soon. Thank you for your bravery and heart. Stay tuned. I completely agree. We have laws for a reason. You have to enforce the laws because they exist. That is literally the reason why they need to be enforced. They exist, and if you don't enforce them, you are assuming that other people are going to lose their mind. Now, you see, the left left, you'd think, the tolerant left fighting for equality and rights for everybody. They're also trying to reduce crime. They also are sad that Big Balls got attacked or something. Actually, that's not exactly what happened. It turns out what actually happened was the left is retarded, surprisingly enough. Yeah, this is the one I found. Right, so the left decided to do protests like this, all right? This is just someone cosplaying as an ICE agent pushing someone cosplaying as an illegal immigrant in a cage.
Because you think your job is more important than the people suffering in concentration camps funded by your labor.
I'll be real, I prefer, personally, all right, I'm so sorry to anyone that gets offended by what I'm about to say. I prefer my tax dollars going to deporting illegal immigrants than going to funding fentanyl junkies in Baltimore. That's just my hot take.
You sit with that.
I think they shouldn't let him out.
The American working class
I love when atheists hold crosses and they're like, let me appeal to your God.
is guilty and complicit.
Fuck yeah, we are. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! I am contributing.
But they don't care. They will overlook everything that is being said right now because they have to take responsibility.
I'm not overlooking.
Okay, I just want to say that, yeah, this is kind of cringe. This is kind of like, why are you doing that? But actually, this is epic. Okay, this like what I'm saying is these kinds of like performative, like protests, they are kind of cringe. Okay, I agree with that. But this is fucking awesome. Okay, like what this person is doing, I love this. I love this because it's simple. It's to the point. Okay, it's just like it is what you see. Okay, you get what you see.
I'm actually reacting. I think you're retarded,
That's
to be
it.
honest, and I think it's hilarious that you're making believe you care. Now, the White House has been getting a little bit kinky. The White House responded to the Daily Beast's request for comment with an image of clown shoes alongside the text, "Your shoes, madam." So, of course, the Daily Beast wanted, the Daily Beast, you see, they wanted comment. This is
It's so funny.
That's fucking cinema, man. That is absolute cinema. Definitely subscribe if you found that funny. I thought that was amazing. That's just absolute cinema.
Yeah, how presidential of them. That is so presidential.
Of course, the left continues.
Remember when they got mad at Obama for wearing a fucking beige suit or whatever, a tan suit? Whatever, remember the tan suit scandal?
This is a tweet saying, China is so safe, the billionaire Jack Ma
man.
rides his bike in public with no security. This is China, and it shows a picture of Jack Ma. Now, for any of you that actually know anything about Jack Ma, he's the guy that made AliExpress, which is basically Amazon of China. And essentially, he was a billionaire, and this is what the retweet said. He was abducted by the Chinese Communist Party, sent to a re-education camp. That is an actual concentration camp. For 5 years, he was stripped of his wealth, forced to cede most of his assets to the state for criticizing government regulation. He was literally kidnapped.
Yeah, and that shit is awesome. Oh no, the billionaire got kidnapped and they seized his assets. Like, you're not going to make me feel bad for a billionaire. You're probably not going to make any American feel bad for a fucking billionaire, let alone a Chinese one. Okay, come on, like, who cares? Yeah, look, honestly, he got off easy. He got sent to a re-education camp. That's like, they kill billionaires in China. They execute them. They fucking execute them. He got off with that's like a slap on the wrist in comparison. But anyway, China is up and America is down. So what does that say about this? Well, it says that we should probably start treating our billionaires like they
jailed
treat
and
theirs.
beaten for 5 years, and they took all of his money. All right, that's China. So, wow, so safe that billionaire Jack Ma could ride his bike in public. And of course, Evan Loves Wharf, he keeps calling Trump a fascist. In fact, if you even look at his Twitter bio, he is a prison abolitionist. He is all for abolishing all prisons, right? So he's very unhappy right now that Trump is trying to federalize Washington. So China is
Base.
so cool. Yeah, isn't that base? Taking rich people that work for
That's
their
what
money
I just
to
said.
concentration camps to force them to lose their money. Fuck yeah, baby. That is absolutely what we should be doing in America. But also,
unironically,
Trump is a fascist,
like,
unlike China, which is cool and base because they're commies.
What's the
Trump
problem?
is a fascist, and getting the police to arrest murderers is a bad thing. All right, we should abolish the prisons, but also we should open concentration camps, but only concentration camps for rich people that didn't break any laws, as opposed to, camps for criminals who broke the country illegally.
He is literally just like saying exactly what I think. He's steel manning right now. He's steel manning. That is the actual argument. Okay, yes, that is what we should do. What is your counter to that? What is your counter? Oh, we shouldn't do that because that's bad? Okay, well, why? Why is it bad? Why is it bad? Why shouldn't we arrest billionaires? They kill Americans. They don't give a fuck about your life or mine. All they care about is profits. They kill Americans. Millions of them.
Makes sense. These people are actually severely retarded. It's not easy. Now, of course, this is an Asmongold clip where he was talking about this lady that was going absolutely viral, blaming everything on white people.
Like these people right here, women like her, are a bigger threat to America than Hamas is. Get ready.
Uh-oh. I didn't see the clip yet. That's a crazy start. Okay.
Yeah, because how the fuck is Hamas a threat to America? It's so fucking stupid. Like, Hamas hasn't done anything to America. They haven't attacked us. They haven't done anything. Like, they've just been fighting against Israel. That's it. They're like
people that triple Trump,
the fuck
that
are you
have
talking
the
about?
nerve and the audacity to walk into a Mexican restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, an Indian restaurant, go to perhaps their gay hairdresser. I don't think you should be able.
We don't have a gay hairdresser.
About the Mexicans and the Chinese that voted for Trump.
You mean like over 50% of the Asians that were on the right, or 50% of the Hispanic Latino people that were on the right? What, those motherfuckers? Should they never return ever to their own hairdressers? Like, what does that even mean? They should never go back to their own hairdressers. They should never go back to their own restaurants. Literally, they should just kill themselves. Is what she's saying. Yep, dehumanize them.
They be ashamed to go. Should they also be ashamed?
And if you want to triple Trump and you want to browbeat DEI,
if you voted for Trump, yes, you should be ashamed. Like what? Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter if you're Hispanic. It doesn't matter if you're Asian. Okay, if you voted for Trump, you voted for Hitler. You are a Hitler voter.
browbeat gay people and you want to browbeat black people as you've been doing for 400 years. And you
Why are we doing this?
want to browbeat this generation of immigrants. You want to demonize them.
You are demonizing them. I have never demonized an immigrant in my life. I love immigrants. Immigrants are amazing. They are contributing to the country, hopefully, and doing
unless they're undocumented. Yeah, totally, bro. You've never done that. You've never demonized an immigrant.
I literally don't care if you're an alligator Alcatraz on your way to fucking Seacot in El Salvador. To be honest, because you could have self-deported. You didn't self-deport. You broke into the country illegally. Get the fuck out. It's literally that simple. Yeah.
Call them rapists. All this shit.
Well, if they're rapists,
That's,
they're rapists.
by the way, that's categorically untrue. People who, and I've said this before, I'll keep saying it, the majority of undocumented immigrants in this country, they immigrated here legally. They came here legally. They didn't break in. Okay, even if they did, I still don't really care, by the way, but anyway, they just didn't. Okay, that's not how it works. They came here legally, their documents expired. That is the majority of undocumented immigrants in this country.
Big issue that I think a lot of these liberal people run into, and this is what these Karens do: the muddying of the waters between immigrants and the illegal aliens in the country.
Completely
I think
true.
they're doing so
He's
much
right.
damage to legal immigrants.
True.
Races of people are not a collective identity group. They're not monoliths. It's actually the most patronizing form of racism that you can have.
True. Far left is racist. The far
Yeah.
right also
Yeah,
racist.
it's so
I mean, that's
racist.
what it's all about, ladies.
Because you're this skin color, or because you have this ethnicity or sexuality,
Horseshoe
then you have to
theory
also
is
have all
not
these
real.
other viewpoints as well.
I have fucking had it from top to bottom. White people that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying.
Yeah, leftists are so racist because they don't want to brutalize people who simply let their documents expire when they migrated here. Yeah, they're so racist for doing that, bro.
The best thing that America
You're
has to
so
offer. Get your
right.
fat
What is the best thing that America has to offer? What is the best thing America has to offer?
asses out of the Mexican restaurant.
Mexican restaurants are the best thing America has to offer.
Imperialism?
Get your fat asses over to Cracker Barrel because nobody wants to see. your
I don't
fucking
know.
smug ass.
I mean, 50% of the people that voted for 50% of the Latinos that voted for Trump, or over 50% of the Asians that voted for Trump. I'm pretty sure they were cool with it.
Weenie, pink arm, big gut.
Are you really making?
Yeah, look, I do, I'm joking. Like, I do acknowledge that why there are reasons to immigrate here. Like, there are good things about America. I'm not, I'm never gonna beat the America bad allegations. Like, people are always gonna tell me I hate America or whatever. But anyway, there are objective reasons that I like America. Okay, there are things I like about this country. Mainly our constitutional protections. Okay, I like our Constitution. Our Constitution guarantees us rights that many other countries don't have, and that's why it fucking pisses me off when I see people defending Donald Trump, who is actively undermining our constitutional rights, who violating our rights to due process. He wants to repeal specific amendments. He has already violated specific amendments. He's violated the First Amendment to freedom of speech. He's violated the Fifth Amendment, the right to due process. He's trying to get rid of the 22nd Amendment or find a way to step around it or whatever. And that's all really fucked up. Okay, like, and you guys are like joking about it. You're like, oh yeah, like, third term, Trump's third term. Like, let's go. Like, round 3 or whatever, or round 4. Like, the 22nd Amendment clearly states, and there is no confusion about it, that a person cannot run for the highest office, the presidential office, more than 2 times. Okay, and it's like a joke to them that he's planning on violating this openly. He's openly planning on violating that amendment. And anyway, it's just like you can't sit here and pretend like you love America, you love everything about America, when the only good things about America you are actively participating in undermining them, in destroying them, in dismantling them.
People look. I bet she probably.
Nobody wants to see that shit. No one.
No, this is just another episode of Hose Mad. Women like.
True. I really think the Karenocracy is it's a cult.
Yeah, shut up, woman.
We gotta do something about voting immediately. All right. I don't know, man. There's something wrong with like the whole voting system because she can vote. So obviously something is wrong. All right. Now I don't know which direction to go, but I can think of a few interesting ones.
Yeah. So he's making a joke here or whatever. You can say it's a joke or whatever, but yeah, it's not a joke. Like they are also trying to do that. I've been hearing that specifically. Repealing, I believe it is the 14th Amendment, or no, it's the 19th, which guarantees suffrage to women. Okay, women getting the right to vote. They want to get rid of that. They do. Okay, like multiple. I don't think Trump has said it yet. Okay, but like I hear this shit all the time. Like, yeah, women shouldn't be allowed to vote. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? It's in the fucking Constitution, and it's just not a bad thing. Like, why? There's not even an argument there. Like, there is no cohesive argument for taking away women's right to vote. Make it make sense.
Are a bigger threat to America than Hamas is, because these people will import.
He's right. He's literally right.
Millions of people that are murderers and rapists because they think that they're doing a good thing and that they're a good person.
Yeah. Because these people are they're so scared of reality that they invent their own worldview that well actually all people are exactly equal no matter what race they are, no matter what culture they came from, no matter what their background is like, no matter what their household is at home, whether they're raised by a loving couple of a man and a woman or if they're raised by a single mom. It doesn't matter. All people are the same with equal values and equal morals, and all of society is a melting pot and nothing matters. That's what these people push, and it's so far from the truth. It's insane. It is absolutely insane.
Yeah, no, that's not what people push. That is not what people on the left push. Leftists, in fact, do the opposite. We acknowledge that people, they have different life experiences, and so they turn out differently. People be different, okay? We're not all the same. But leftists want everybody to get along and hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and Republicans, right-wing people, they want to exterminate minorities. This is just like, oh my god, my fucking brain. I don't know how to explain this shit. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna stop pausing it so much. I'm gonna stop pausing it.
Bring in 100 people from a culture that thinks rape is a good thing. If you brought those people, 100 of them, into your community, do you think your community would be...
Yes, and I know I just said I wasn't going to pause it. Okay, but look, this is the crux of right-wing ideology. This is the crux of their thinking, okay? Some cultures, some societies are inferior to ours, okay? They're inferior, they're worse, and we don't want those people here. We only want the good people. We only want the good ones, okay? That is the crux of right-wing ideology, in my opinion. The problem with that kind of thinking is that in all cultures, in all society, there are pros and cons. There are good things, there are bad things about every fucking society. Okay, so it is reductive to make blanket statements like that about a population of people. Obviously. Fucking obvious.
Or less safe. And the obvious answer is less safe, because you have to be retarded. You bring in 100 rapists into your community, obviously the community is going to get less safe. No fucking shit. So the reality is...
what are the rapists that we're bringing into this community? The Mexicans? The Mexicans are the rapists? You know, it's like, you're probably not going to hear them say shit like that, but that is what they're saying, okay? And, you know, I don't know, you might hear them say that because fucking Donald Trump has said it before. He said that Mexicans are rapists. He said they're not sending their best. They're sending their rapist. They're evil. The evil Mexicans. Yeah, and that's exactly how they will paint them.
There are differences in different cultures and upbringings. No fucking shit. So this lady is so far from reality because she needs to be woke and progressive and virtue signaling because she was emotionally blackmailed into the point that she will never say anything pro-white. She will always be pro the minority every time, looking through the world through retard glasses. And I think people are sick of it. People are waking up and people are fucking sick of it.
It's always interesting watching white women talking about who should and shouldn't go to places that belong to other racial groups without asking people of those racial groups. So
yeah, I'm sure that those racial groups will be really happy to lose half of their customers.
Sorry, Mexicans. Sorry, Chinese.
Yeah, right.
Karen decided that white people can't go to your store anymore. Jesus Christ, what an obnoxious fucking bitch.
Guys, this might come as a shock, but this woman is actually an avid watcher of the second biggest political...
These fellows engaged in major indoctrination of young minds, and
you've got to be fucking kidding me.
There he
the terrorist
is.
apple does not fall far from the terrorist tree.
I appreciate it so much.
Hey!
That's my hero right there.
I believe what the Houthis are doing is a good thing.
Houthis are actually rapists, terrorists, pedophiles, in case you were curious. They have 8-year-old sex slaves. All right, that's the Houthis. All right, so he supports them. Just be clear.
10 toes fucking down.
I think it's incredibly helpful
So
what you
that is an unfounded claim. It could be true. Okay, it could be true. I don't know. The Houthis could have child sex slaves. I don't think that means that what they're doing to fight Israel is bad. Okay, like they are actively fighting the Israeli government by well, they're not doing it as much anymore because they started getting bombed. Okay, but anyway, I think that what they were doing to fight Israel was just. It was righteous. Okay, and anyway, it doesn't even fucking matter because they're not doing it anymore. Okay, they're not. They're like they won. Okay, Israel won.
The retard agenda.
There's no more retaliation.
Emotionally blackmailed and a retard, and Hassan Piker actually fucking wants an invasion and to destroy America. I don't think she wants to destroy America. I just think she's retarded. I think Hassan actually wants to destroy America. Yeah, I agree with him. Yeah, these people are definitely more dangerous than Hamas. Now, anyway, speaking of how people have been.
Yeah, he just hates America. He just wants to destroy America. Yeah, man.
He just let a man off with 0 jail time, even though he's literally on camera beating the shit out of 2 old people.
The suspect tackles one of the victims into the ground. Another victim, who came to help, is then assaulted by the suspect. Anyone with information about
is that not fucking disgusting?
Suspect is
right. So apparently the reason why he beat them up is because, get this, they are pro-life. They are against murdering babies. So being that they are against murdering babies, this random motherfucker decided to show up and beat the hell out of them in public. In my opinion, absolutely, he should be thrown away forever. But Baltimore Judge Yvette Bryant decides...
Yeah, I mean, like, look, it is wrong to violently assault someone because they're pro-life. I agree, okay? We shouldn't do that. However, are you going to ignore? Are you going to not... By the way, he is. He's not going to talk about this. But pro-life people are so insanely more violent than pro-choice people. Like, how many doctors have been murdered? How many clinics have been bombed? How many? That's not even rhetorical. Like, it happens quite often. Shockingly often. Doctors who perform abortions are killed. They're murdered. They are hunted like animals. It's disgusting. But anyway, that being said, I don't advocate for any kind of violence, okay? I don't... I don't know. Was he beating them up because they're pro-life? I don't know, okay? You cannot know based off of a video. This person deserves to be arrested and have a trial, have due process, where the facts are laid out. And they, like, try to... come to a conclusion as to why these events transpired. That's how it works.
Another woke judge has hit the fucking tower, Mr. President. Mr. President, another woke judge has hit the tower, but this is not the end of the Baltimore downward spiral, because they were doing a deep dive on how cities are being fucking taken over by crime and bullshit, how retarded judges are basically just letting them out again and again and again, and abso-fucking-lutely Trump should federalize that shit and end this. If someone commits a crime, they should go away forever. A crime like this, abso-fucking-lutely. Assault, jail. Murder, jail. Theft, slavery. Okay, anyway.
How's it going?
No, it's not extreme. It's not extreme. That's what happens, okay? I like it how he talks about that like it's a joke. Like no, that's how it works, okay? In our Constitution, slavery was abolished, but with the exception of you can force somebody to do labor if they commit a crime, okay? So then the prerogative became, okay, how do we, like, create laws that black people violate? How do we get them to commit crimes? And that's how it fucking started.
They period had like 8 or 9 overdoses.
They got Narcan in the trees. That's crazy.
You ever just had that feeling that's just so strong?
Baltimore.
You can't fight it.
Wibble Tang.
What am I looking at? This is hell. This is hell, dude.
Pure damage. Dip them in the ass. That's a true.
What?
This is Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh my god. No wonder. When you have a judge like this, that'll just let you off the hook no matter what the fucking shit you do. Obviously, the place is gonna be a shithole. Welcome to communist paradise, where everything is legal and everything goes so well. The number one cause of death is a mix between homicides and overdoses.
Drug overdose capital of America. But how did Baltimore end up looking like Chernobyl?
Raise your hand if you didn't grow up with a dad out here.
Hey, bro. It's probably a coincidence, guys. It's probably a coincidence. Now, I am not saying that it's a racist element. I am saying that it's a family element. If you grew up in a single-parent household, the chances are bigger you're gonna be a piece of shit. That's life. That's unfortunately a statistical fact. Don't want to be rude here, but that's life. Fabio.
Okay. Why don't Americans care that cities like these are literally right?
I care. I fucking care. I think Trump's not.
Alright, hold on. I want to play this. What the fuck? yeah, Germ guys.
Check this out. First off, fuck all you to my jiggle yangs. I two round into my tickle tanks. You claim to be a jiggle, but I gurmed your guy. Fuck all my knuckle juice,
damn, you gurmed your guy.
A big old jiggle, use a guru gazing. Who's my giggle, look,
this shit goes hard, dude.
A boost snob on a big old lane tang. Use about the fickle changs with my gangs. We keep on
and then yeah, we need more. We need more of that. I want to see more Baltimore rappers.
This is literally a million times more
Baltimore rappers.
If he could somehow turn these,
Baltimore.
Let's call them blue cities. All right, if he could turn these blue cities into safe places where there isn't just endless violence and drugs and crazy shit like this, where people actually go to jail if they commit crime like this. I think that's literally
go to crime.
It is. This shit is completely unacceptable. Absolutely. And also bringing back basic positive values. Basic positive values. Like, dude, you have to realize all the communists in the country, they want every city to look like this. They think fascism is arresting people like this.
To death. I pulled up to a part of town full of abandoned, overgrown buildings used as drug dens by the addicts, collapsing and ripping.
See, in my opinion, there should be no drug dens ever, bro. If fucking Tyler Oliveira on YouTube is the drug den, then there's no reason.
This isn't what communists want. That is so fucking stupid. Okay, this is what capitalism does. This isn't what communists want. This is what capitalism does. Okay, look. This is a look at this image right here. This is a building under capitalism. Do you see buildings like this in communist Russia? No, you fucking don't. Okay, spoiler alert. You don't.
There shouldn't be any of them. And every single person involved should go to jail. Drug dealing is murder with extra steps. It really is. How many people die because of the drug dealers?
That scared the shit out of me. I thought I thought something fell. Yeah. God damn. Yeah, I don't know how well that showed up on the microphone, but that was loud as fuck.
Fuck these people. Absolutely, jail. They should be considered murderers.
Real time and filled with needles from constant
Damn.
Hell.
All right, so we're gonna inspect this house here that a couple people died in recently.
There was a higher density of needles on the ground here than anything I've ever seen anywhere
God.
else in America.
Needles everywhere out here. Being that strength or what? We got needles literally everywhere. Right over here. Someone passed out. Imagine you live right here, right across the street.
Dude, there's just a dude lying there, man.
How's it going? Think she's alive? You sure? How can you tell? So she or he's passed out completely right now? You good? Making sure you're not dead. That's a great question.
Oh, God.
You okay? Yes. Okay. Are you high? No. Okay.
Right.
My friend, man, 2 weeks ago, he got shot in his back of his head with an AK. 4 times in his back and once in the back of his head. Nothing really psyched me out about nothing.
Nah, that's not an uncommon story out here, yeah? Lost one that was like...
So, again, as you know, I'm Jewish, so all of my cousins and relatives are all doctors and lawyers, because that's the stereotype, obviously, so it must be true. I've had family that's worked in emergency rooms, like on rotations, all right? And, you know, based on the depending on the emergency room you're in, you get different people. Like, for example, if you're in an emergency room in a Mexican neighborhood, you get Mexican patients. In a black neighborhood, you get black patients. According to my cousin, the majority of the white patients that came in were klutzes that got into, like, car accidents or hurt themselves. The majority of people in black neighborhoods that came in were victims of gang fights and, like, were shot. This is according to my cousin, all right? You can say that the stats are racist, but I'm just telling you what I've heard. I am delivering the message. And it's fucking insane. This is wild.
No, the stats aren't racist, okay? That is real. That is true. It's just that why does that happen? Why does that happen? You want to convince me that it's because of single parent households. Let me tell you something about me, chat. Let me tell you something. This will come as a real shock to some people, but I was raised in a single parent household. I was. But I didn't turn out to be a violent criminal. Why is that? You know, I did turn out to be a communist, so maybe that does make me a violent criminal. I don't know. Maybe that does make me a terrorist. But anyway, it's not about the like how the number of guardians in your household. Okay, I'm not saying that doesn't matter at all, but like clearly, like I, like I'm right here, man, and I'm not a violent criminal, so like, what's up with that? And plenty of people are raised in single family or single parent households, and they don't go on to become criminals. I wonder if there is something else going on here that maybe causes people to, become more acclimated to a criminal lifestyle. Like, here's some more context about my upbringing. My family was like, somewhat affected by the recession, actually pretty significantly affected by the recession, but we weren't like super impoverished. Okay, like, we weren't like I wasn't, for a majority of my childhood, I wasn't in food insecurity at all. Okay, for a little bit maybe, but majority of my upbringing, I just, I had food on the table, I had everything I needed, I went to school, I had all my books and my backpack and whatnot. And anyway, that is obviously, to me it's obvious, okay, that is the main contributing factor to like people becoming criminals, people living a criminal lifestyle. It is the material conditions. That's it. Like think about it. If you grow up in a neighborhood like this that we're looking at on screen right now, of course you are more likely to engage in criminal activity. Of course. It doesn't fucking matter if you have 2 parents or 1 parent or 3 parents or fucking 20 parents. It doesn't fucking matter, okay? Like, if you grow up here, you are a lot more likely to be a criminal. Why is that? It must be because their skin is brown and they are savages and they are raised by their mothers. That must be it.
This is something I've never seen.
And nothing else. And nothing else at all.
Nonprofits, NGOs.
Yeah, they do that.
Okay, I absolutely need I need evidence to that before I believe that. Before I believe that, I need evidence. You're telling me that there are actual NGOs, nonprofits that are like CIA ops pushing this shit on these people? Oh my god. I mean, because to be honest, you have to realize something.
Yes. Yo, he's starting to get it. Do you really think that? Do you really think the intelligence community would do that? Yeah, bro. Yeah. This person might be a Fed. I don't know. Nuxanor, I don't know. He might be a fucking Fed. Like, mark my words, dude. They would never do that. The CIA would never sell crack to black people. They would never do that. Like, okay.
Very dark.
Okay.
Right? What I'm about to tell you is incredible.
It's like I said yesterday, okay, and I've said it other times too. Like, where did the cocaine go? Where did the cocaine go? What happened? What happened to it? For those of you that don't know, there was this thing that happened during the Reagan administration. I want to say it was in like 1984, I think. I could be wrong about that, but it was called the Iran-Contra scandal. Okay, and what was happening was we, at first, at the beginning, we were funding this paramilitary group called the Contras. The Contras were like pro-capitalism. They loved capitalism. They fought the Sandinista government, which was socialist. They fought the Sandinista socialist government. And we funded them, of course, until we were sending them. We weren't just sending them money, okay. We were sending them bombs. We were sending them weapons. Particularly, they really liked landmines. They wanted more landmines from us. We sent them landmines. Anyway, turns out the Contras were dealing a little bit of cocaine. Okay, they were moving a little bit of weight on the side. And when Congress found out about this, there was a reporter that blew the lid on it, and when Congress found out, they blocked funding to the Contras. They were like, no, we are not going to give money to drug dealers, no matter who they're fighting, okay? We don't care if they're fighting communists. We don't care if they're fighting socialists. We're doing the war on drugs, okay? We have the war on drugs. We cannot send money to drug dealers. But anyway, Reagan really didn't like that, so to get around it, he sold missiles to Iran, our faithful ally, and he gave the profits of selling those missiles to the Contras. Okay? And anyway, when I forgot to mention that a ton of cocaine, like literally a ton, maybe not that much, okay, but a lot of cocaine was seized by the CIA. And where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. And then very soon after, there was a crack epidemic in America. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
So take with a grain of salt. The Democrats have everything to gain by the fact that these people are literally poisoning themselves. Because these people will all vote blue. Every single one of them. All of them. Because they want the Socialist Party. They want the commies. They want to get free shit without working. These are the people that are not trying to even, like, try to live.
You're really not crafting a very good narrative here, man. Like, you're saying that Democrats want them to be on drugs so that they vote blue? Like, I don't know if you know this, man, but people that are on drugs, they don't really vote that much. Like, they don't be going out and voting. Okay, they be doing drugs. They be getting high on drugs. Okay, and anyway, people, yeah, like black people do vote Democrat. Okay, but typically it's it's people who are not on drugs who are going out and voting. Okay, so like the Democrats, first of all, don't need to give black people drugs to get them to vote Democrat. They're already doing that. Anyway, let's keep
going. These are people that literally want to mooch off rich people in society. Voting blue people have everything to gain by turning cities into this. As fucking sad as it is. And it's insane.
What are your thoughts on that?
A lot of people sell them. I don't understand why they do it, though. It's more like...
Well, I just gave you a theory.
Encouraging them to keep doing it.
Literally, countless...
See, like, it's insane when people get, like, checks from the government. In my opinion, welfare-type checks, like, people that are, like, not doing well in society and that are poor and get government help, I think the government help should come as Section 8 food stamps, like, directly. It shouldn't be a check. It should all be directly able to be used to convert it into a material gain. Like,
they literally just cut SNAP benefits. They literally just cut SNAP benefits, bro. They literally just fucking did that. Like, what you are advocating for right now, your favorite president just got rid of it. He slashed it. It's done. It's over. What the fuck are you talking about?
Drugs and cigarettes is insane. Absolutely insane.
Needles behind us. She had no clue where she was. I bet you we can find a few more people as well. Got a pair of pants out here, creepy little teddy bear, and then just more needle caps all over the floor. You think anyone's in there? And we got some fresh needles right here. You see a lot of old ones, but I mean, fresh cap right there looks like. How many times have you died out here?
Hit on the pole about 3 times. Had a furnace blow up on me, falling 45 feet, broke the whole left side. About
8.
But he keeps sending me back. Devil don't want me because he think I'm over.
Can you pretty much do whatever you want?
Dude, imagine living like this, dude.
Too much. As long as you have some tact about it. But a lot of people just don't care. Sometimes I just don't care. That's when I check into school.
That's when I check into the psych ward. So the government is propping up cities like this, and it's my taxpayer dollars that are paying for their therapy. Like, this is so fucking horrible. Like, and I feel so bad for these people. They came into this world with a bad deck of cards. All right,
okay.
It's literally.
All right. He thinks the psych ward is.
You pick yourself up from your
okay, man.
But they came into this world rolling bad dice. Okay, like it's fucking crazy. Like, realize how wild it is. This is a person that probably did not grow up in a stable household. That all of his role models are probably criminals, and he ended up as a dude just going from fucking loitering to loitering. Like, it's like GG on birth. And the government fucked them. And absolutely, these cities should be cleaned up. Every criminal should go to jail. Every drug dealer should go to jail. It should not be...
Yeah, and the solution is to lock them up. It's funny that he mentioned loitering, by the way, because loitering is literally just a crime to incarcerate black people and enslave them. Okay, like loitering was not a crime until they needed to get black people to commit crimes to arrest them and force them to do labor. Okay, that's it. Like think about it. Loitering is a crime. What is loitering? It is standing. That is the crime of loitering. You're committing a crime by standing in the wrong place for like too long or whatever. It's whatever the fuck they want it to be, dude. Like Like, it's so fucking stupid.
Like this
It's
clip
so
that I just showed,
dumb.
this just happened yesterday. The judge lets this guy out to just beat the shit out of 2 random people. Literally, why? It's only incentivizing more violence. Like, this is crimes against humanity.
Attention, what got you in trouble the first time used to keep you out of trouble next time.
But look at the contrast between those two. That house right there falling apart between that one right there, fully lived in.
A lot of these houses were set afire purposely by the landlords, even though they don't reside in the city.
Like insurance fraud or what? Yeah.
How are you going to have a fire?
Yeah, what the fuck do you think? Insurance fraud? Yeah, insurance fraud, dude. What the
First of
fuck?
all, he might be right. He might be right. Because some of these people are not going to be paying rent. And evicting people in blue states is impossible. As you know, I am Jewish, so obviously all of my cousins are doctors, lawyers, and real estate owners. So evicting people in blue states is impossible. Right? It is. It absolutely is impossible. So if you end up with some druggie in your apartment, you have to fight with them in court for 10, 20 years to get them out. And they're just not paying
No,
you.
that's not how it fucking works. No. Yes, you do have rights as a squatter. Okay, they have to give you ample notice. In some cities, it is quite a long notice, but it's never more than, like, I don't know, off the top of my head, like 6 months. Like, no way. No way.
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah, maybe they'll light their own shit on fire. Oh my god.
On this corner, hang on, yeah. I sit in the block.
Yeah, no, the landlords, they had to set their tenants on fire because they, like, what is the argument here? Like they had to commit insurance fraud because the city, like, wouldn't let them evict their tenant fast enough? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
When it's not intentional, do you think it's drug users falling asleep, passing out? Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy to me how, like, they will stop at nothing to spin it in whatever fits their worldview. Like, even if it just makes no sense at all, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. It just has to be like owning the libs or whatever. It just has to be like owning the blue cities. The evil blue cities.
How's it going? How are you, man? We heard about these mass overdoses. What's going on there?
I don't know. I just got back from military leave. I'm trying to find out.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Is this your beat?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on?
Just hanging out, man.
Yeah, what happened?
Foot patrol, man.
I see. That makes sense. Do you know how often, like, the needles and stuff like that get cleaned up out here?
3-on-1 request has someone come out and
sure.
pick up, the property and stuff like that. I would say daily.
Daily?
Like whenever officers.
Daily? God! They clean up the needles daily? Oh my, they're literally swimming through needles. First of all, I call bullshit. Ain't no fucking way you clean that shit daily. All right, that's one. And two, that does not make your case sound better, brother.
Yeah, they normally call it in, and it's someone coming, clean it up, stuff like that.
Yeah, there ain't no fucking cop going out there sweeping up needles. No, they're not doing that. No, I don't think there's any. Because, like, the thing is, like, and I'm not even saying that they should. It's a biohazard. Like, obviously, it shouldn't be on the street either. But, like, you can't really get trash collection to get it because it's a biohazard. You can't. You know, cops aren't gonna fucking do it anyway. But you can't really get them to do it because it's a biohazard. You have to call like one of those teams, like the hazmat team, to go out there and clean them up. Like, there's there's nothing you can do other than, of course, solving the underlying issue here, why are people addicted to drugs? Oh yeah, it's because they live in abject poverty. It's because their lives are so depressing, so terrible, that the only solace they can find is in a drug habit. So if you want to get the needles off the street, you don't need cleanup crews. You need to give free housing, free healthcare. Like any of those things. Fix the fucking potholes, dude. I keep saying it. Fix the fucking potholes. Goddamn. Like, just make life for people better.
App to call in messages that definitely doesn't work.
The fact that you even need an app to drop a thing for, like, you lose a bunch of needles here.
The needle density out here, worse than any.
Could you imagine? Imagine being just like an average guy in this city, trying your best to make something, and then you're walking around. Oh hell yeah, there's like a clump of needles. I'll just pull out my Pokemon Go app and drop that in there. Like, bro.
We're in America, maybe on Earth. Prostitute, 1 block forward.
Yeah, that's a prostitute. 100%.
Density out here, worse than anywhere in America, maybe on Earth. Prostitute.
Yeah, that's absolutely a prostitute. No, we don't need to ask questions. That is absolutely a prostitute.
1 block forward, boom, schoolyard and a church.
Oh my god.
Richest country on the planet, they say, what the hell is this?
As we left this hood to drive to another hood, stumbled upon a park overflowing with addicts using drugs and something unusual attached to the trees.
Oh, hold on, let me just show this real quick. They got Narcan in the trees. That's crazy. That is growing like fruit. This place is no joke. Trees literally growing the fruit of Narcan. Some crazy imagery.
Dude, the addicts here were now attaching Narcan to the trees, creating a sort of
interesting
instant revival station at the park where they did their drugs.
This is fucking insane. Like this should not exist in America. How does this exist in America, dude? What are we doing? You have to realize, bro, we're living in the best country in the world. You can fucking go further in America than in any other country on the planet, okay? Fucking do something with yourself. Pick yourself up, make something wonderful, all right? And communist paradise over here, literally the respawn tree. That's insane. And yes, every criminal needs to go to jail. Yes, this is not fascism. This is society. Like, how could we live in a developed culture where the criminals aren't going away? And yes, I'm talking about the lowest of lowlives, drug dealer piece of shit, and I am talking about the powerful fucking Epstein files motherfuckers. They all need to go away. All of them.
Oh, damn, yeah, watch out for that. He threw it away. Good man. All right, now we can sit. How is life in Baltimore?
Man, life is all. What you think it is? Life is all everywhere.
Sure.
It's definitely.
Yeah, but it's harder in some places.
It's definitely dangerous.
What are you using, fentanyl?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Fentanyl and
How do you
Gurmya gang.
How do you admit this on camera? What are we doing as a society that he's so comfortable admitting that on camera? That is a crime. What are we doing?
and crack cocaine. That's it.
Oh, that's it. Only fentanyl and crack cocaine.
Who's out here? I think it's with fentanyl.
Yeah, 30.
You're smiling.
Yeah,
because of course he's smiling. He's a drug addict.
Smiling too.
That's usually what you do first before you jump to like heroin.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I see a lot of track marks. Do you inject?
No, not at all.
No injections?
No, this all from the job I've seen what it's done to. Heroin.
Heroin? You inject?
No.
You smoke it?
I sniff it.
Oh.
How are they just admitting this, bro? First of all, how did the drugs get here? And second of all, how the fuck did they just admit it so calmly? Like, dude, if it, like, I'll be real, dude.
Got nothing to
I don't know
lose.
if it's some sort of government supply, CIA fucking bullshit, alright? And also, I don't know if it's the cartels doing this shit, but I think, personally, if it is the cartels, this is war, and bomb the fuck out of them, right, dude? I'm sorry, I'm sorry for being this based. I can't stand this shit.
You sniff it? Yeah. Do you use cocaine? Use anything else? Nope.
I mean, the feeling is good, you know, but the result is bad. Great, it's not.
Yeah, true, and it should be illegal.
For everybody, it does. Awesome, it's always great, especially for people in pain. It really does work for, you know, other people. It's just, you say technology, man, yeah, this work feel good.
Tell me about the low.
Man, the low is crazy. Y'all can see it out here. The low.
People passed out dying?
Yeah.
How is it compared to heroin?
A lot stronger.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll take your ass out of here.
It's easy for me to choose drugs because when things don't seem to go my way, it's an easy cut to not do the right thing.
This is crazy. It's crazy that people are just talking about this so openly and so comfortably. It's insane. Like, dude, y'all need to find God immediately. Like, yes, you're right. It is easy. First of all, it should absolutely not be available. That's step one. Step one, not available. Because this shit is evil. All right, that's step one. Step two, you gotta be raised in a family where your mom would slap the shit out of you if she catches you with drugs. And where your dad actually is building some life in society and not in and out of prisons. Like, this is insanity.
And just for a moment, I have a little peace in my heart. And when I'm not using, it's very difficult to deal with life on life terms. You want it all the time.
Yeah, that's called an addiction, true.
You find yourself awake wanting it. Yeah.
So Nuxanor's commentary here is they should be pulling themselves up by their bootstraps. The government should do nothing to facilitate this, and they should just simply be raised in a two-parent household, contrary to a one-parent household.
Without sleep.
Oh, well, once
great,
me,
great Nuxanor, great commentary, man.
3-4 days no sleep.
Yeah, just
wonderful.
Well, that's how it is.
It turns out this lady is 12 years old.
Constantly chasing all day.
How many times you died out here?
Oh, I probably went out.
10?
Probably like 10, 12 times. I probably went out like 10, 12 times.
Probably about 5 or 6.
5 or 6?
Yeah, I remember 1 week, within like a 10-day period, I probably had like 8 or 9 overdoses.
I'll be right back.
How is it every person he's bumping into?
I died once.
Twice. I only died once using, yes. Oh, it scared me a hell of a lot. I didn't like the experience, one, because I never thought it would happen to me.
Yeah, everyone thinks
yeah,
they're right?
I thought I was asleep for some reason, but it came to show that I'm not.
More you go out, the more susceptible you are to going out.
Yeah. Does that ever make you second guess, like, maybe I shouldn't use the blues, or you keep coming back?
Yeah, but you ever just had that feeling that's just so strong?
Yeah.
You can't fight it.
How many people...
First of all, you can fight it. And not saying it's easy, but you can fight it, all right? You're here, you have free will. You can turn your life around. But imagine growing up in a society where you have no role model, where you have, like, people that tell you have no alternative, all right? And like, the government tells you it's basically okay by the fact that they don't actually arrest criminals. They let the criminals out. So the government's telling you it's fine. They're blaming everything on other people instead of on themselves, all right? It's because, the reason why this is bad is because, obviously, you know, my great-grandparents were slaves, and it's the white people's fault. And you know, and it's how it is, bro. How do you get out of this spiral?
Have you resurrected yourself?
Oh, like 20.
How does it feel to die and come back to life?
It's weird, because you don't remember anything.
Who brought you back both those times?
So I had a couple things I wanted to say. You know, number one, this is something that I say often, but I haven't said it in a while, and that is that when we're talking about issues like this, yeah, like anybody can get off of drugs. They can, like, will themselves to not be on drugs anymore. It is possible, and people do it. Okay, but the classic example I love to use is the Titanic. Okay, I think I heard Destiny use this analogy. He was the first one I heard use this, and I'm not a Destiny fan, by the way, but anyway, that's beside the point. He said that the shit like this, it's like the Titanic, okay? There are lifeboats on the Titanic. Anybody can get on the lifeboat, but not everybody's gonna get on the lifeboat. Some people are going to die on the Titanic. It was always going to be like that. And that is a great analogy for what is going on here. Okay, not yet anybody can get off of drugs, not everybody will. Okay, because we're talking about averages here. We're talking about statistics. Okay, when we're talking about issues like this, you have to focus on the objective reality through statistics. There is a way to lower the rate at which people are addicted to drugs, and the way to do that is to uplift them out of poverty. That's it. That is the way to do it. It is the only reliable method to doing it. Uplift them from poverty, and provide them with clinics where they can wean themselves off of these drugs. Okay, and that's important because the withdrawals from heroin and from alcohol can kill you. You can die from the withdrawals. So, anyway, that's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion, though. There, oh yeah, and then he said something about like slavery or whatever. Like, dude, yes, yeah, it is about slavery. It like the effects of slavery are still being seen today. It has not finished playing out because there was no restitution. There were no reparations paid to enslaved people. They were set free, sort of. Okay, most of them. And then what that meant for most of them was that they got paid a menial wage. They kept their jobs working on the plantation, but they were now being paid. Okay, that's what happened with most people who were freed. But anyway, obviously slavery affected like black people for generations. Okay, it's called intergenerational trauma. Because when your let's say your dad was an enslaved individual, you know, he's probably going to be kind of fucked up psychologically. And so it is just more okay in his mind for him to, you know, beat you up, or like hit you. And then you pass that down to your kids. Okay, and that's it. That's what this is. That's what that conversation is all about. And also, I don't really see how it is relevant at all, specifically to the issue of like getting addicts off of drugs and like cleaning up the city or whatever. Like, nobody was talking about this. You brought it up, dude. And it has nothing to do with your argument either. You're just straw manning.
You know, do whatever it takes. Yeah.
Fucking moron.
Sell.
Imagine doing whatever it takes to make enough money to buy drugs. Like, fucking hell, dude. Like, no, I don't think socialism is a good thing. No, I don't think giving more of the rich people's tax money to the poor people is the solution here. It's not.
You know, steal, whatever.
Bro, just admit it on camera to stealing.
I think that everybody should stay poor, and that is what is going to fix the drug problem in blue cities.
And if he was so
more
on
police,
camera,
more policing.
What are they teaching their children? Oh my God.
Panhandle. My son's right over there. I need my flyer.
Homeless, please help. Thank you and God bless.
I steal every once in a while, man, but jail ain't me.
I steal every once in a while, but jail ain't me, so he also begs. Fuck, dude.
It's, you know, I'm not big on stealing, so.
I think that might catch.
He's in a wheelchair, bro. He's in a wheelchair.
Chief, you tried.
He's not big on stealing. He's in a wheelchair.
Steal, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to stop using xylazine or fentanyl?
Yeah, I did a nice substantial amount of clean time. I did.
Yeah.
And then how I ended up back out here, God knows.
You think you'll ever quit?
Most definitely. Yeah.
When?
I've been doing this, I'll say within the next month.
Next month?
In 3 weeks.
Okay.
About another 2 weeks from now when I move in my new place.
My family wants to give me another shot, so I'm taking it.
Very soon. I just don't have a stop date.
Just got clean when I was 43, so I got 4 years, 3 months, and like 16 days clean now. So I'm clean. Yeah, I'm clean. So I noticed like, I was ripping and running the streets, hustling, doing a lot of bad shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, so you used to be one of the troublemakers out here.
Good for you, man. Hell yeah. Like, dude, I can't even imagine needing to pick yourself out of a hell like that you were dropped in.
So it don't bother me. I'm strong-minded now. You know, I try to give them advice to get them help, get them into programs. That's what I do. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, tell me about that, yeah.
You know what I mean? I give them advice, give them phone numbers to call people, to get them into programs and all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? When they want it. They can only do it when they want it.
True.
What changed things for you? The last time I OD'd, it was a look on my mother's face. Yeah. You feel me? Like a shame. Yeah, like I should know better. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Holy fuck, dude.
And that was April 20th. My clean date is April 21st. So I've been clean since then. here. Hell yeah. You see some people that weren't as lucky as you?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
How many people have you seen dead out here?
A couple. Ambulance get called real quick. Some of them survive, some of them don't.
Immediately after interviewing these folks.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Every single testimony is just mind-blowing. Again, obviously, this is something that the system could help. All right, it can't fix, but it could help if it really tried. If it really wanted to arrest the criminals, like absolutely. But fuck, man, it needs to come from mass propaganda as well, right? We're looking at a city that's blaming everything on the rich. Like, look, man, I have spoken to people in blue states. All right, I've lived in New York for a couple of years. All right, so you speak to people, and you know the entire culture is the rich is bad, and because they are rich, they owe us to pay us. Also, we should never go to jail for crimes. And when you hear something like this, it develops a society like this.
Folks, they told me to come over and record them getting high.
No, man. No, this is capitalism. That you are looking at capitalism. How is this not capitalism? We live in the United States of America. We are Mr. Capitalism. We are the capitalism country. It's like when anything bad happens under capitalism, they're like, actually, that's communism. That's communism. Yeah, it's people who live in the most impoverished places that want radical wealth redistribution. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yo, why do all these poor people, like not like the rich people? Why don't they like them? Yeah, I don't know, man. That is yet another J-Star head scratcher. I don't know.
She's snorting right here. What are you doing, snorting as well?
Yep. You're smoking.
Oh, you're smoking. And then that looks intense right there. Is he adding alcohol to it? Yeah. That looks infected.
Bro!
Yeah, that's what comes with it. So you're smoking
That's what comes with it?
heroin right now?
Crack.
Crack. Okay. And you're about to...
Bro! Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? Dude, we failed these people. We
Smoking
fucking failed
crack.
them. And the solution isn't socialism, okay? The solution is actually enforcing laws.
The solution is tax cuts for the rich.
Snorts up. You snort, she's
That's
smoking.
the solution.
How often do you guys do this? Every day?
Tax cuts for the rich.
All right, guys. Be safe out here, all right? Insulin syringes with needle 1cc. So I imagine they hand them out like candy. We got Narcan in the trees. They're getting high right now immediately after the interview, and his foot is falling apart. He's adding some antiseptic right now. He's going to lose that foot. He's going
yeah, that's a cellulitis probably.
to lose that foot.
And after seeing the devastation of drug addiction up close, I went back to the hood to meet up with some local rappers who grew up here and are trying to get out.
I'm here with...
Fat Social. There's one.
Where we at right now?
Well, we Southwest Baltimore, my second hood.
How long you guys been out here? Just home?
It's home. I never left.
What about you?
Baltimore, I've been in Baltimore my whole life.
How is life out here?
It's what you make it. It's a lot of pain against you. You know, you give us all this, so we can destroy ourselves. So you got mine.
Yep.
You wanna get out. You get
That's
trapped.
it. You need it's a mindset thing that needs to change, bro. You need a fucking mindset shift. Dude.
By the drugs, you get trapped by that, you stuck.
So we got these abandoned buildings out here.
Right.
I don't see a lot of libraries out here. I see a lot of liquor
Yeah,
stores,
no shit.
pizza shops,
Oh,
food stops
really?
out here. What do people do to get ahead out here? Are there a lot of opportunities?
You want to get out here.
Really
want to get out of here. Yeah. Take yourself around with people that don't want to get out of here.
Yeah. What are you guys up to right now?
Chilling down
What's
the
your name?
30. TWG Kyle.
Okay.
You ready to really see how we want to look into this shit?
How is Baltimore?
Man, Baltimore will chew you up and spit you out, man. Just like that. That's if you let it, dog. Going to sleep with gunshots, you waking up to boy going hard, niggas selling drugs. So
What's one thing you think Baltimore needs?
guidance. We need a hero.
Something like Batman?
Yeah, guidance. I'm like literally fully on board with him. He's literally right. That and actually arresting criminals, I think. But yes, you need guidance. True.
And arresting criminals
we need families with dads that are at home.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Might sound funny. You know how grandma was back in the day was? Grandma was smack, you get on your ass, be punished. We need that in order
They don't even have grandma to slap them and get punished, dude.
for us to come. I mean, it ain't me running, them running. It's teenagers running. I'm grown and I'm about my son and all that. It's the kids running it. 12, 13, 14, the kids run about them.
How is that possible?
Guns.
They like to shoot.
Well, the guns are they're the great equalizer, man. And kids with guns is fucking insane. And yeah, of course that happens. Oh my lord.
I don't want to talk. They want to kill.
You like to kill and shoot way more than your generation?
Yeah, hell yeah.
When you hear a gunshot out here, what goes through your mind?
We used to it.
You used to it? You don't even blink? Are there a lot of opportunities for people to grow up out here in the side of Baltimore?
Hell, ain't no opportunities. Hell no. Ain't no opportunity at all. We gonna make one though.
What do a lot of people do out here to sort of get out of the hood?
Basketball. This is some shit I be right. I said
Said
you got that gun that ain't gonna slide. You got that on for. They put that cable side out name, but ain't nobody dying no. Baby sexy bend it over. She gonna shake that. He lost his mind. You think you slamming us? Eat the cash like that though. You feel me? Like we are for real. We rap the event for real. It's not too much we can do in Baltimore City as young.
Bro's not making it out. Bro's not making it out. Sorry, man. Oh my god. And why does every rap, literally aside from the bad rhymes, why does every rap involve on that booty, shake that ass? Oh, they got all that cash. I would die for all that cash. Booty, shake that ass. It's like, bro, dude, you ain't that hero they were looking for, my guy. I'll be real. Oh my god, it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, and these people are out here, like, literally, they're trying. They don't even see a future. They don't even have a father that could guide them to a future here. Like, what about getting a degree? What about going to college? What about moving to another state?
Young men are really vent other than violence for real. That's what they wanted to do. We try to beat ours by going against it with the music for real. Man,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, literally, it's not rap skills and basketball that's gonna get you out of the hood. It's I don't know, become an accountant or something? Like, what are we doing? You got this, man. You can do it.
Oh, here's in the fed.
Get a job somewhere? Bro, this is so crazy, man.
So doing state time or dead. It's no guidance. They taking all the old heads or the old heads struck out all drugs like that. So it ain't no guidance. That's the only
Nux advice, simply become an accountant.
Listen, I could have told you that. I didn't need them to raise their hand. Fuck, this is horrifying.
Okay. So moms are stepping up out here. Everyone raise their hand. Yeah, almost, damn near.
Strong black queens. They the ones who keep us all together. Some
how the dads go.
Some deceased, some get locked up. It's black men of always be looking way stronger in this generation. Like,
you're just breaking the cycle.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We talked to
based as fuck. Hell yes, dude. Hell yeah. Look, man, the number one thing you could do is be there for your kid. If you're a dad and you could be there for your kid and be a role model for him, that's what you need to do. Like in this life, to give them a chance, to give the future a chance. And it's so crazy that this is it's like it's an open secret, okay? Because by the way, you might not be aware of this, but this is a racist dog whistle. Okay, you might not know this. All right, I said that they're the communities that don't have fathers at home commit more crimes. And I said, and they called me racist. Okay, dude, that is not a race thing, all right? It's a fact. It's a human thing, all right? If you are calling me racist, then you are also recognizing the issue here.
So, a few of the guys, now we're gonna go for a little walk.
Yeah, no, you are racist, but anyway, that's not really a dog whistle, because a dog whistle is supposed to be like a secret, you know? It's like it goes under the radar. Okay, that's not a dog whistle because it doesn't fucking go under the radar. Anyway, the reason that it's not true though is because you're looking at a symptom of the problem and you're assigning fault to that symptom. Okay, you're looking at fatherless homes and you're saying this is the problem. Okay, this is why this is happening. No, man, it's poverty. Poverty is the reason that the homes don't have fathers. That's it. And poverty is also the reason that people become introduced and become acclimated to the criminal lifestyle. That's it.
Real quick, have you ever gotten in a car accident that wasn't your fault or gotten hurt? Single meet them any Tyler, all of them. Back to the hood.
This is my brother that I was talking about. An actual black father with his kid.
How you doing, man? We're using you as an example.
Dude, this guy just said, oh my god, it's an actual black father with his kid. Oh my god!
Well, a good father. Appreciate it.
And then the government out there actually gives you incentives to not have a father in the household, right? The government's like, yo, if you're a single mother, we'll actually give you more shit. Like, we'll give you more money, all right? Like, oh my god, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, that's my lord.
That's awesome.
Bro, why are they talking about it like it's a shiny Pokemon?
This is our future right here.
Did you grow up with a dad?
And he's an iPad kid. Listen, at least he has a dad. All right, we take those. We fucking take those. All right, I'll be real. That's it's something. Yep, it's a kid just on his iPad, but...
Yeah. And what's your name?
My name, what's your name?
Tyler. Because I've seen a lot of liquor stores. I'm like, damn, where do people get there?
Store right here. They trying to shut down.
Why?
Too much happening, that's all.
Yeah.
Shut down our Rite Aids over the shops.
Oh, all the Rite Aids got me.
Yeah, Wendy's.
Why did they shut down the Rite Aids? You guys lost a lot of places out here.
A lot.
When it comes to the...
Yeah, I wonder why. In a place with unbelievable amounts of crime and theft to survive, right? All of those people said that, how do you survive? And they're like, I steal. And it's like, yeah, you know shit that the stores are closing down.
Fiends out here. The people using drugs, overdosing. They just pass out in these trap houses out here or what?
Anyway. You might walk past one. Yeah.
Like zombie line, sure.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. In the wintertime, they most likely in the trap house. They run overdose. In the summertime, you go around, catch them laid out.
Just walking around.
Hell yeah, in the alley.
And they sell all sorts of objects, too. When did you guys all start noticing zombies out here, though?
2015. That's probably when the fentanyl hit the street. Like,
yeah, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see someone pass out in this alley, right?
No, ain't no surprise, man. The only thing I can do is just make the best out of my situation. It used to piss me off.
Sure.
I just don't know. I don't know.
Fucking based. This guy's fucking awesome. What an absolute legend. All right, don't be angry at God for the system that you're in. All right, do the most with what you got. All right, pick yourself up.
But don't be angry at rich people either. Don't be angry at rich people. Don't be angry at the government for not doing something about the wealth disparity. Be angry at the government because your dad wasn't at home. Yeah. Okay.
Make something of yourself.
Okay,
Actual
man.
Giga Chad.
Do they ever clean this up? They don't do shit. Damn.
A black little small Harlem business, like a little personal Harlem business to come clean this shit.
But I will say, no needles right here.
Right.
If you look at these roofs, they're crumbling. This is fully overgrown right here. Fucking grown out of the window. So when I see the alcohol out here, is this paying your respect to someone that's died? Is that?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 you see that.
Yep.
Somebody that died.
Oh, the floor is literally falling apart. It's like a different city, man.
Oh my god!
That's where the zombies going.
There's a hole! What are we doing?
This trap hole right here, bro. Bro died right here in this house. You ready? Be honest and tell him how he died, though. Bro was taking Xannies and E-pills and all that, you feel me? Got his little money, got his little lead check for real, you feel me?
Yeah.
Shit just went left. The day he died, bro cried on my shoulder, like right here. Like, told me he can't take it no more, he wanna die. His mother was dead, his grandmother was on a deathbed, you feel me? And his brother did some shit we ain't gonna speak on, but he couldn't take no more, bro. And that same day he cried on my shoulder and told me he wanted to die. He died right here on this couch, bro.
How'd that make you feel?
No, listen, right? Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
It did make me feel bad because how the situation happened, it just felt like I could have did more at that time. You get what I'm saying? How he was passed out. I'm just thinking he passed out. The whole time his breath.
But this is a first world country. This is a first world country, all right? A first world fucking country. There is no reason why the police can't arrest the criminals. There is no reason why that is where our fucking fucking taxes shouldn't be going.
Breathing, his heart rate.
Like, dude, and every time I think of like how BLM ended up scamming their donors and buying mansions for themselves, or people donating to Carmelo Anthony, right? It's like, what are you fucking doing? Like, literally, what are you doing? And why aren't the police arresting criminals? Why are they letting them out? Why are judges letting them go?
It's slowing down. He losing oxygen, but I'm just thinking he passed.
Right, BLM supports Hamas. Like, what are you doing? You're supporting a terrorist organization in the Middle East? Like, fix your shit, man. What are you doing?
You get what I'm saying? So I was like, if I knew better, I'd do better. You hear me? And I could have helped him, bro. Yeah, one of my childhood friends grew up in here.
It's interesting that he brings that up. It's interesting. There is a reason that BLM is anti-Zionist, and it's the same reason that the Black Panthers were anti-Zionist. Okay, a lot of people, they're like, they're going to hear that, and they're going to be like, oh, why do they care about what's going on in the Middle East? When their people are suffering here in America. Like, why do black people care about that? Why do these black activist groups care about that? And the reason why they care is because they recognize that it is the same. It is American imperialism that created the conditions that caused their suffering, and it is that same American imperialism which results in the suffering of Palestinians and upholds the Zionist movement. That's why.
His name was Fonte, matter of fact.
I know that he wasn't really asking why they care, okay, like he was speaking rhetorically, but, I don't care. I'll answer his question anyway. That's why. That's why BLM cares about that.
We got a little basement down here. In your lifetime, it went from livable to this.
Yes, sir. You remember the air you cookout I was telling you about, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody right here.
Right here. So this is every year. It's supplies everyone who's died.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's just like a group of people that just died for no reasons. Someone in my chat said, I came from a neighborhood like this. My father overdosed and died on heroin. We need more police, the criminals in jail, and better teachers. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. Oh my God. Absolutely. Like, dude, I don't understand. If you're selling fentanyl, you should be in jail. All right? If you shoot someone, you should be in jail. If you commit violent crimes, you should be in jail. And you know what? That is going to make people not want to commit more violent crimes. Absolutely. This is abysmal.
2 more people to that. Within that year, we got to add 2 more people to that.
That's pretty sad.
No, it's sad because there's usually a lot of people. In the year, we only lost 2 more out family members to add on there instead of it being like 10, 15, 20. Like,
oh my God. He's like, it was a good year. We only lost 2 family members to overdoses.
So, look.
How you doing, Shotty? How are you?
I'm from the shop.
I saw you whipping out that pistol. How's your night going? Okay, my bad. What's your name? I'm not a Fed.
King Tuck. That camera is cute.
Whoa.
Bro.
You have safety on that? Woo, you're making me nervous. You want to say hello to the world?
Hi, world. As a lady.
What do you do out here for a living?
I'm a landlord.
You own a lot of property out here?
I lord land.
Well said.
See y'all.
All right, see you later. She was throwing that pistol around pretty loose.
Bro!
Got no safety.
After seeing life up.
Yeah, and a landlord. Yeah, that tracks. I am tracking that. For average landlord behavior.
Close in the trenches, I met up with another hustler in South Baltimore to hear how life was in his block.
Yeah, that person has a death wish.
Where are we at right now?
We're in South Baltimore, man. South Baltimore, Brooklyn area.
Landlords are ballsy, by the way. They are. Especially these days.
Man. What do most people do for a living around here?
Work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got some hustlers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got some prostitutes. You got.
Not cool.
It's poverty. 12, yo.
Jail.
Coming in the alley, yo. So I'm gonna tell them 12. I don't give a where. If I hear somebody say 12, I'm saying it. That's good.
You know people that got locked up?
Oh yeah, free them boys, free baby gangster, free Jizz, free Dave Black, long leg keys, free sliced nuts, free Ty Boogie. Niggas gonna be mad as shit at me. I'm forgetting free.
Do you know anyone in jail? And then he releases. Okay, first, keep him in jail. I don't know, man. Free sliced nuts? I don't know, bro. I feel like sliced nuts could do some more time. Not gonna lie, sliced nuts probably didn't.
It is a better nickname than Big Balls. Okay, you know what? Free sliced nuts. Free. I don't know what he did, but free him.
That's a lot of guys.
That is a lot of guys.
What are people getting locked up for around here?
Guns.
Guns.
Literally keep them. What are we doing? Oh my God! See, that's what I see. Like, whenever you see these people argue, it's like, oh yeah, it's racist cops that are arresting black people for guns and murder and stealing. And it's like, bro, that's not racism. That is not racism. That is your fault, motherfucker. On an individual level, what are we doing?
It's violence.
These are the people voting for the gun control party. What are we doing? Because of socialism, obviously. It's because they want to get free shit. It is, dude.
Got a lot of kids that you grew up with.
Pass away?
Yeah.
Disproportionate police officers. Well, there's disproportionate crime. This isn't racism. This is statistics. Okay? There's disproportionate crime. And honestly, you look at this fucking neighborhood, and you know why. You see why. But they're all sitting there fentanyl.
It's all about statistics until it becomes inconvenient to your worldview. Yes, because black people commit more crimes, we must police them more. We have to. But when it comes to statistics, no, we cannot increase people's material conditions, and we cannot like alleviate poverty at all, even when statistically that obviously leads to crime. That is an obvious
Fuck yeah,
correlation.
there's more police officers over there. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I got. Is that common out here?
Yeah, long leg keys to the city. My brother got killed right there on that step. Yeah.
People getting shot over dumb stuff, or
See where the spray paint at? His.
oh, right over there. Yeah, I did see this.
That's his
brother.
Completely abandoned. Trap star, paper chaser, R.I.P. paper chaser. Damn.
That's what he was.
Right? He was a paper chaser.
The trap star, paper chaser.
So when you were a kid, these houses, people lived in them.
Paper boy.
He got killed right here. Long left, fat ass man.
Someone in my chat just said, you realize drugs have already been over-policed and it just made it worse, you're brain dead. With all due respect, you're brain dead. This over-police, is this what over-policed looks like to you? To you, this looks like over-policed? You have people dropping dead in the streets? Every single fucking guy out there is overdosing? Talking about how they overdose 8 times a person? Motherfucker, what are we talking about? Made it worse? Over-policed? Oh, no, dude. Sorry.
So I don't understand. Like, how is policing going to solve that? Like, introducing police into this equation is going to, like, make people OD less? No, man. No, yeah, we should lock them up. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess you can't really overdose in prison until you get out. But it's so fucking stupid, though.
When you were a kid, these houses, people lived in them.
Yeah. Then my homeboy fat ass, he got killed right here.
How did he do this? I can't. Rest in peace, his homeboy fat ass. Fat ass is among God and his people. What can I say? Fat ass is in a better place. Homeboy fat. Sorry, this is so mean. I don't mean to laugh. I'm so sorry. I feel like such a piece of shit right now. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Okay, all right. Anyway, because my chat keeps going, they don't stop. Fat ass will be missed. Oh fuck. Oh my god, dude. I don't know why this is so funny, bro. Oh, we're so cooked, bro. Oh, dude, now everyone's hitting me with terrible fat jokes. Okay, yeah, no. 2 caskets sewed together. Oh my god. Extra wide graves. Shut up. Shut up. Stop, bro. Stop. And do we think that sliced nuts killed fat ass? Oh my god. I'm like crying. This is not right, bro. You see, the reason why I'm laughing, I'm coping, okay? I'm coping with the tragedy of the situation, okay? Rest in peace, fat ass. Anyway.
Left fat ass, man. Another homeboy got killed on the side street right there. Little Wop got killed on the street that we were just on. He was 16 when he got killed.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, we was just talking that.
They call him Black.
Black.
I could have told you that. Why? Why? How'd you get that name? Stop. Oh my. And they call me racist. They call me white. Oh my god. I can't. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm being trolled. I'm being trolled, bro.
Okay, I see that.
Look, yeah, I got a store right up in here. The best fried bread.
Yeah.
You see,
free plug.
Everything is in order.
Look.
Everything nice and neat.
Out here, everyone has a hustle. From cooking the best fried ribs in town,
Yeah.
to designing clothes, to selling your body on the streets.
Yeah, jail. Sorry. Unfortunately, jail. Goodbye.
Kids, here we are. My name is Tyler. Good to meet you. What's up? Are you down for a brief interview?
Yeah, you know why she's covering her face? Because she be a hoe. She be a prostitute. Yep, a crime.
All right, so real quick,
I'll be like, going down the road,
if you want to support our boots-on-the-ground independent journalism that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with exclusive DLC content that YouTube won't let me upload, and uncensored early access to all my videos before they go up on YouTube, go subscribe at patreon.com/TylerOliveira for less than $5 a month.
What's your name?
Brown sugar.
Brown Sugar. What are you up to today?
Tyler Oliveira. I feel like I know who this person is. I feel like I've seen something. There was something about him. I don't know. Yeah. This is the guy. He does this a lot. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, he's a hood tourist or whatever they're called. Yeah, poverty tourist.
You have dollar bills in your boob, okay, Brown Sugar? You're not here enjoying the weather, all right? Come on, dude.
What do you do for a living, Brown Sugar?
I'm not gonna enclose on too many details.
Is it?
I think Brown Sugar means disclose.
Involved making people happy.
Yes.
Do you enjoy the work you do?
Yes, I do, to an extent, but I'm surviving, yeah.
Actually, let me ask you.
It's so fucking sad. There are so many, like prostitutes that are found dead in different places. Like, it's such a fucking sad shit. It really is.
How long you been doing the work you do?
I'll say like maybe 3 years.
What got you into this field of work?
I mean, at a point, it's pretty much, I started off with sugar daddy, and then from there, it just gradually escalated up.
How was Baltimore?
For the most part, it's pretty all right. You're gonna get your ups and your downs.
Yeah, we're being a little silly right now.
I'll be real. If you're a whore walking around in broad daylight, then it's not pretty all right. I'm not gonna lie.
And now, but is the field of work you're in dangerous?
Of course, yes, of course, especially during the nighttime, I guess. I mean,
so like literally when the market is there. Oh, so it's only dangerous all of the time.
Period, regardless of what you do, especially being a woman nowadays.
And you seem like.
And I want to say that it doesn't have to be like that, okay? Like, sex work in this country is, number one, it's criminalized, and that kind of automatically makes it dangerous, okay? But actually, that's, like, pretty much entirely why it's dangerous, okay? It is a criminal activity to go out and find a prostitute. It is criminal activity to be a prostitute, and that is what makes it dangerous, okay? Make no mistake. Countries that have legal sex work, that have legal prostitution, they don't have these problems. it's not nearly as dangerous for a sex worker. Okay, and that's why I don't think it should be illegal. I think it should be legal. Okay, I don't think that like prostitution is a good thing for an individual to engage in. Okay, I think that it is like somewhat unhealthy. Like it's just like go out and talk to people, dude. You don't gotta pay for it, you know. But anyway, I'm still pro sex work because it's just infinitely less dangerous than criminalizing it.
Imagine saying that and it actually being true, right? Like, because, you get all your Karens out there on television going, I can't believe the whites are the problems. The whites are bad. The whites are all evil. I am woke. All right, so for you saying women are having it hard, yeah, you're a retard, okay? You can shut the fuck up.
Hey, sweetheart, how long do you think you'll be out here doing this?
Not more fucking long, okay? I mean,
that's what everyone says.
I'm confused as to what his argument there was. Like, what was the point? What was the statement? I don't know. I should go back. I should try to understand.
And it actually being true, right? Like, cause you got it is there. Oh, so the danger, it's only dangerous all of the time.
This period, regardless of what you do, especially being a woman nowadays.
And you seem like.
Oh my god, dude. Imagine saying that and it actually being true, right? Like, cause you got all your Karens out there on television going, I can't believe the whites are the problems. The whites are bad. The whites are all evil. I am woke. All right, so for you saying women are having it hard, yeah, you're a retard, okay? You can shut the fuck up.
Hey, sweetheart, how long do you think you'll be out here doing this?
Not more fucking long, okay? I mean,
that's what everyone says.
Not longer. Not much longer. Not much longer.
Has Baltimore always been this depressing? I found this old white guy.
I'm just saying, she doesn't have a pimp anymore. Coincidentally, around the same time that fat ass died. I'm saying, I'm not pointing any fingers.
Was it always this depressing? The answer is no. Okay, it has not always been this depressing. It's always been like somewhat depressing. Okay, like make no mistake, it has always been a terrible time to be poor. It always has been bad being poor. Okay, but the wealth disparity in this country has risen to astronomical levels. It's affecting people. Like not just brown people, not just black people. It's like it's affecting whitey too. Like white people be poor at higher and higher rates.
I am just saying, fat ass died and she went self-employed. I'm not trying to draw any conclusions.
Guy sitting on his porch who gave me his history of the town.
People die every day, man.
20 years.
Why did it happen?
Old people died off, and slumlords bought it, and they let them run them down, and now those you're seeing, drug addict prostitutes and that one.
Oh, right across the street?
And bums, yeah.
Again, I don't know why if it's actually like a known fact that this is what's going on, why the police aren't getting involved. I completely 100% agree with Trump. They need to start federalizing all these cities until you get them all the fuck out. Literally. I'm like literally 1,000% with Trump on this.
Going on with drugs around here forever.
I know, man.
So much.
I know you are.
Since the mayor and the governor's been in office, the governor hasn't done anything.
In your lifetime, have you seen Baltimore die in some ways?
Yeah, people lived there. I mean,
how was this community when you were 14?
When I was 14, it was really nice. People took care of the sidewalks and steps. We're getting new piping.
When did you start noticing the fentanyl and the drug addicts out here?
About 15 years.
Is that new? What are your thoughts on that?
It's a joke. If we had a real mayor, this wouldn't be going.
Is this area lawless?
Hell yeah, this is almost like a third world country.
Are you like squatting? I don't care. I'm curious.
I'm just watching the house for me.
For like a friend? Yeah. Got it. You from Baltimore? How have you seen the city change in your lifetime?
None really. I mean, it's
not same old. If you were the mayor right now, what would you change about Baltimore?
These houses would be tore down or refixed. Fix the sidewalk. Fix the street.
Yeah, there's lots to do. Lots to fix.
11 o'clock at night, I fell in. It just dropped. Right behind the car. It was.
And how is life in Baltimore?
To me, it sucks.
Sucks? Why?
I just don't like it here anymore. I mean, all these drug addicts, it just ain't what it used to be.
What do you think the biggest thing has led to that change?
Drug users.
Drug users?
Yeah.
Fentanyl?
Whatever they can get, I guess. I mean, cocaine, heroin, pills.
How would you rate Baltimore out of 10?
0.
0. What do you think your tax dollars go towards here in Baltimore?
Feeding people that came in our country, housing.
Yeah, everyone feels that way. Everyone feels that way. No one wants our tax dollars going to people that break into our country when our country needs help. All right?
Yeah, what we actually want is for our tax dollars to go to Israel. That's what we want. That's what everybody actually wants, right, Nux?
All the benefits, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. They give them free shoes. They give them free everything.
Yeah, you see, that shit doesn't help. Yes, that's why socialism is hell, and it's a failure because it is breeding a system where instead of working, you use the free money that you get from other people to buy drugs. Obviously, no shit, Sherlock.
Will you ever move out of here?
To leave. I can't buy a damn house.
Yeah. And there it is. And also, the real estate prices are fucking insane.
Somewhere else.
Can you sell them? You know what else doesn't help that, by the way?
Yeah, and that's socialism. That's what he's about to say. Let's hear it.
There are illegal people in the country that own houses.
Oh, okay.
There's less fucking supply, and the demand is.
What? What?
And there it is.
Do you think that illegals are... Do you think that evil illegals are buying houses, and that's why the prices are so high?
Somewhere else.
You know what else doesn't help that, by the way? By the way, if there are illegal people in the country that own houses, there is less fucking supply, and the demand is super high.
That is so fucking delusional. Yeah, guys, you know what's gonna make housing prices go down? Deporting brown people. Yeah, man. Sure, it definitely has nothing to do with BlackRock. It has nothing to do with BlackRock, which owns like 33% of all single-family households in this fucking country. It has nothing to do with that.
Is this how sellable?
Also, this
They're just, hey, look, BlackRock. They pulled themselves up by their bootstraps. They work harder than everyone else. That's why they get to own all the houses and set the rents super fucking high. That's why. That's why, bro.
I made a big mistake.
Yeah, man.
Behind these two
Everybody's
guys.
buying that. Everybody's believing you when you say shit like
a
that.
white flight in this neighborhood at some point?
It was all white.
Oh, this was all white?
Yeah.
Now it's like what? Mostly black?
I'd say mixed.
Yep. Is this the worst it's ever been?
And it's getting worse. Got a tree growing out of that one. I mean,
bro.
What do you think it should be done with all the drug addicts out here?
the only way to cure them is dip them in acid. That's the truth.
After speaking with this old man frustrated at the direction of his city, a few blocks over, I was surprised to notice a Rolls Royce and a group of Mexicans celebrating something.
That's sick.
No. Oh my God. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
The steering wheel on the other side.
This is sick.
Yeah, thank you.
We're like, there's a Rolls Royce out here.
In the hood, right?
In the hood.
But we're gonna make this the hood, actually. This type of cars will be right on this.
Okay, you're gonna build up the community out here?
We're gonna buy it.
You're gonna buy it all up?
We're gonna gentrify
Are you
it.
from here?
Yes.
Can I see it? Let's go.
You go inside, go inside.
This is what we're doing right now.
They're
Oh
revitalizing
my
the
God, they're getting the cartel versus the hood. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yes, we're gonna buy all of it. Okay.
Let's see. Dang, this place is pristine. How's it going?
Yo, I like it how you see a brown person that has like a slightly like Latin American accent with an expensive car, and you're like, yeah, this is the cartel. This is the cartel.
This guy showed me
You
what one of these
fucking
houses
racist.
could look like if someone fully renovated it.
I think this shows the optimistic future this community could have. People move in with some desire to live a good life, build a family, treat the place with love. I think there's potential here. And
There's potential everywhere. Everywhere has potential. Like, dude, it is not true to think that it's a lost cause. It's not a lost cause. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be a lot of work. But you need to get criminals away instead of rewarding them. That's literally step one. Literally step one.
A Rolls Royce right here. What the hell? How'd you get the Rolls Royce?
On what company?
Yeah, how did you afford the Rolls Royce?
Oh, we're doing remodeling.
Okay, got it. And you guys are gonna buy and sell here, sort of renovate some of the properties?
Renovate properties, and you don't have to invest so much money.
So you're gonna renovate a lot of these houses and then rent them out via the government to people in Section 8?
And it doesn't have to be Section 8, it can be anybody. But mostly it's the government, the money's there every time, every month. Yeah, and
that's how you have a Rolls Royce.
Of course.
You have an abandoned house like
That's
this.
how it
with
happens.
Basically nothing, a blight to the community. Right. You invest 120K into it, boom, the properties go up in value out here. It's better to live out here. You have people who have more care for the environment out here, but maybe more expensive to live out here and own property. They're straight off to everything, but I would argue way better than leaving this house abandoned as a trap house for drug addicts to use and kill themselves.
And shout out to Official Heart of the City for connecting us out here with everyone, showing us around town, and making sure we didn't get shot.
Great, that is a good thing, actually, yes. Damn, this was a wild video. What a wild ride. But no, I am literally on Trump's side 1,000%. You need to arrest criminals. You need to arrest criminals.
We know.
And if the actual government of any governing city is not doing it, if the governor's not doing it, if the woke judges aren't doing it, fucking hell yes, activate the federal government. 100% get them the fuck out. Literally, immediately. Gonzo! This was crazy. Anyway, rest in peace, fat ass. Shout out to CNN that said it's all lies. Trump made all of this up. Yeah, Trump invented this. This isn't really happening. Trump made it up. I guess it's up to the next generation. Next generation. What will win? Thuggery or organized crime? Definitely leave your vote in the comment section below. Keep sliced nuts in jail, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live.
I will not be subscribing.